It's time for another edition of one of our feature segments on the show called Thanks But No Thanks. This is a feature where we say thanks but no thanks to some absurd new talking point making news in the world. Today we're looking at the word Latinx, or is it Latinx? Either way, there are a lot of woke politicians using that word these days, and diversity, equity, and inclusion types devoted to making that word a thing. You see, Latino Americans was a way to refer to a group of people, but Latino is a masculine word. What about the Latinas? Wouldn't they feel left out? Enter Latinx. At least that's what we think was behind its creation. So what do Hispanic Americans, or those Americans of Latin descent, think of Latinx? According to a new poll of 800 people conducted by a Democratic firm last month, a grand total of 2% actually refer to themselves as Latinx or Latinx. That would be 16 people out of the 800. Meantime, 68% use the term Hispanic and 21% use the term Latino or Latina. But here's the real problem for the Dems. Out of those polled, 40% say they're actually offended or bothered by the term Latinx. 40%. 30% said they would be less likely to support a politician if that politician uses the term. Bad news for AOC, who loves dropping Latinx on Twitter. But it's not just AOC. No, according to a Pew Research Center report last year, nearly half of all Democratic lawmakers in Congress have used the term Latinx on social media, and they should be shamed, compared to just one tiny percent of the Republican politicians. Would you like to see what it looks like when an old Democratic politician uses the term? Let's watch President Biden struggle to explain why Black Americans and Hispanic Americans aren't getting vaccinated at higher rates from June.
There's a reason why it's been harder to get African Americans initially to get vaccinated, because they used to being experimented on. The Tuskegee Airmen and others. People have memories. People have long memories. It's awful hard as well to get Latinx vaccinated as well. Why? They're worried that they'll be vaccinated and deported.
What? Does he have any idea what he's saying? The pollster who led outreach to Hispanics for Barack Obama summed it up. Quote, "Why are we using a word that is preferred by only 2% but offends as many as 40% of those voters we want to win? Good question, sir or ma'am." GOP politicians winning Hispanic American votes in greater numbers than ever before might be saying thanks for this dumb tactic. But for most of America, the response to Latinx is thanks, but no thanks.